Yeah, that's I was talking about the tri-oval being a very loose part of the racetrack. Entering turns 1 and 3 too is where your car gets light. You just can't be bumping in these corners.
It's usually an indication that something went wrong.
Yeah, he had to get out of the throttle. You saw they were catching somebody really quick right there. As soon as he backed off the throttle, he got hit.
Michael Annett in the 43, James Busher in the 30, the black car to that side.
Yeah, I think Brian Scott pulled down thinking that Michael Annett would help push him by that car. They had a nice little run going there, but Annett hooked him in the
together right at the front of the field.
You can see that started, looked like with Trevor Bain getting separated, got a little bit loose behind the 6.
And you see somebody drives right underneath of Allgaier.
Yeah, that's the 52, Reed Sorensen, that was underneath him.
He was completely underneath.
See Johanna Long getting a piece of that. Not a lot of contact, but she has some damage to the left front. I believe it starts right here. Watch Trevor Bain. May have to jump out of the throttle and get sideways here. A lot of times, June, you have to jump out to keep them running over that car in front of you. Your car will just jump for about a half a lane.
I'm telling you, Reed Sorensen was completely underneath Justin Allgaier's car.
With Dale Earnhardt Jr. Wow. I cannot imagine that was a fun view for Reed Sorensen. Flag has just been called. The race leader is James Busher in the 30 car.
Yeah, it looks like Kurt Busch did crowd Joey Logano. That kind of started the whole chain of events.
I've got him 11th in that corner.
Yep. Yeah,
looking at that
he
picture.
Really didn't even come close to getting involved. He did a great job of missing all of that. See, Elliott Sadler, there's Austin Dillon going, actually, looks like maybe way down. I don't know if he ended up down pit road, but you can cross the finish line that way too.
And that's what usually happens to bring out the caution.
Yeah, you see right there, just early on, coming off the corner. He's probably, like you said, Dale, dead in the throttle, coming off the corner, and that right front goes. There's just nothing he can do.
As he started powering back up, he's up in that second, almost the third groove.
Almost, yeah, just almost kept it out, but see right here.
Yeah. Thanks, Mike Bliss, that was trying to go by.
She gets down here and looks like she's just going to maybe spin the car out, but then she's got this angle going straight up on the track. She's lucky no one was coming. Yep,
wow.
She didn't hit. I don't know how.
And we had a car on the outside. That literally sucks your car around. You can see. Man, that's a hard hit. And that was Trevor Bain that had gone around the outside of Brian Scott and up a nice little lead.
There's contact there.
Mawson.
Yep.
Yep. And here's where he goes for the ride. Right there. Got a little air.
Oh, yeah. Only going to give you about a 6 on that.
Yeah, we've seen it done better right there. That's pretty good stuff, though.
I think that was Josh Wise last year that...
Out of the groove. No grip up there.
No, almost like the right front tire could have possibly. And this has been a trouble spot for Sam all weekend. He spun over in turn 2 yesterday in practice.
Tell you what, though, it's hard to do. Spin around here at Bristol, not hit anything.
As we come to the restart, cars taking wave rounds to get back on the lead lap, not pitting under the caution.
About this racetrack being, you still can't get into the corners at a very, very high there because there's just no grip whatsoever. Trying to decide who was coming, who wasn't.
Yeah, it looked like Keselowski was thinking about, staying out if the 2 car was making a pit stop, and then he just wanted to do the opposite of whatever. The
Turn 4, watch this. I got it. Whoa, don't go that way. No, okay.
Good recovery.
Yeah. And he drove it away. Second yellow of the race. To Blake Cook in the 41. He was between first and second place.
It's like he was trying to get out of the way.
Just got behind on the steering for a minute.
Like he just lost it. Be interested to know what they did to fix that engine. You could hear it. It went real south when he brought the first caution out. Now they've got it. Looks like the motor's running good, but the handling's kind of gone away. And it's hard to control it with the brake ducts.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right in the spot, especially with these nationwide cars. You're trying to carry so much speed with them because of the lack of horsepower that you're really back in the throttle early and driving. Watch this go, and nothing you can do as a driver except hold on.
You see Pastrana just missing that too. Yeah, right there where his left rear got caved a little. I don't think he hit anything after that.
Robert Richardson is the driver of the 23.
Nobody to run with there.
Trying to car in trouble. Turned in traffic. Brian Scott in the 11. Kurt Busch in the
also.
1. Morgan Shepherd in the 89. 39 car, Josh Richards.
If it did happen here. Yeah, it looks like he just
did get a little nudge from behind also.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt he got into the left rear of Brian Scott, and that's a terrible place to get hit from behind in the corner of, if you're just getting hit straight in the rear bumpers, okay.
See, right about the time that Kurt Busch hit Brian Scott, Eric Darnell was right up on the back bumper of Kurt Busch. Yeah, Stenhouse was right in the middle of that too. See, Townley got into the back of Eric McClure.
Is that Timmy Hill that got a piece of that as well?
So.
See, right there's where the tire goes.
And a couple of guys that have been hanging back, playing that hangout back.
Yeah, that didn't come from that. Sadler sustained this damage earlier.
Yeah.
He had made his way back up to the main pack, and obviously as we were watching another battle.
Tony Nemechek, Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski, trouble, turn 3. Jeffrey Earnhardt on the 15 with a nice save, more contact. Mike Wallace, 0-1.
Under the spinning air mirror there. Caution's out. You're...
Elliott Sadler did an incredible job to miss that crash.
Nice push from him.
Trouble, Harvick's around.
Oh, got spun on the backstretch by the 43.
How many is it going to collect?
Hold the brake.
Oh, what a vicious crash. Eric McClure. Sometimes things surprise you.
You're exactly right, Alan, and I will tell you, he's been watching all those competitors in front of him go faster and faster, and his crews tell him the track's got speed in it. Get on it, get all you possibly can. He's got too aggressive.
Fine, let's see if he can keep that up through the race.
The one thing I've noticed with Austin this year is how...
Trouble, car on the wall, turn 2. Ryan Blaney.
That was a hard lick.
And Jeremy Clements in the 51 has also gone and contacted the inside wall. Wow.
Good that, boys.
I think that might have been Roderick there that had some damage too. That was a hard lick for Blaney. Welcome to Darlington.
Chase Miller got a piece of it. And that is one seriously damaged race car.
He is frustrated in there right now. Something broke.
39 is Josh Richards, another one of the Darlington rookies.
He could have cut him a break right there. Richards could.
Boy, that's a tough one. You never know what happened. The lap before, the corner before, but that was a lot of cars to trying to fit in one spot there. Plus, you got to remember the spotters. That's a hard.
Joe Gibbs Racing. Oh, Kurt hit the wall hard.
Guys, right side.
Right front's down.
Yellow's out.
That's with our pit strategy there.
I got my best guy on it. Ow. Turn 3 there for
he had a right front go down.
So what you seen so far out of that 2-tire?
Oh, no! Logano pushes Sadler around into the wall.
Get going.
Sadler spun his tires a little bit. Logano was trying to push him through, and he got him crossed up.
I didn't see that coming.
Wow.
Oh, man, that was a hard look. That thing's got 1,500 degrees or more of heat that is trying to dissipate right into the wheel. Man, oh, that was a hard look. Bad feeling. It's got to be, Dale, when you hit into that wall and nothing you can do.
Terrible. There's absolutely nothing.
I think that car's pretty loose, man.
Yeah, guys, he's not doing anything wrong, Andy. This car is just, it's like you said, they've got it set up way too loose for him right now.
And one of the things is Pastrana's not run enough of these races, and none of them on mile-and-a-half tracks to know what he really needs. So he may
Anymore after that fire suppression system. Watch this.
Yeah, you can see the engine just blows up big time. And then he can't steer the car because of the oil on the track and getting on the tires. This is where you kind of worry about that fire, though, as you come off the wall. A good view from Pastrana. Worst possible place that can happen. It seems like it's always where they blow up, is right entering the corner.
Yeah,
highest RPM.
when you're going the very fast, figure out what's going on.
He was really struggling before you saw that car go by and probably put the tire mark there, but he was struggling. That car was extremely loose. I mean, maybe like it had a tire going down.
This flat gets loose.
Wow. Yeah. Just about overcorrect. Looks like he did make some contact with the wall.
But really, that's minimal damage.
Very minimal. And you can see that what Rusty said coming off the track, that transition. Not sure if he just got loose. If Richards got loose, looks like he did just before that. Nowhere for Jason Bowles to go.
Yeah, Jason Boyle's just a victim in this particular one. Just couldn't go anywhere.
I just mentioned Bowles had just taken the wave around to get back on the lead lap.
Yep. Tires are cooled down.
Oh, no one in trouble. Brian Scott.
Saved it, didn't he?
And Cole in. No, they hit the wall.
Brian Scott was wheeling.
If Austin Dillon doesn't have a problem here into 3 that starts this whole thing.
Wow, he's loose.
No.
Yeah, everybody was just loose right there. So Witt kind of got dumped from behind too, it looked like.
Alan, I see what you're saying about Austin Dillon. Looks like he saw the guys up front getting loose. He checked up.
Get a couple things here.
Yeah, Ty Dillon just carrying a little extra speed, and the track's not quite cleaned off up top. Not much contact though.
And now the 08 of Tim Andrews.
Yeah, he's got a problem getting in the corner already. It looked like the right front went down. Little mistakes. You just don't get away with them much here. He just gets loose. He gets out from under him. And when that happens, there's nowhere to go. You're going to hit something.
Came up on the racetrack well ahead of him. Oh, trouble! Timmy Hill, 41, gets nudged into the inside wall, and the caution's out.
Correct it here. Hold down. Hold the bottom.
Bottom here. Gets up into her. The last thing I remember between Hornish and Danica, there was no love loss there from previous races.
Yeah, that wreck right there was initiated by Sam Hornish.
Catching Joey just a little bit. And remember,
Catch him once there. Lap car.
Close.
In trouble, 24, is Tim Bainey Jr., one of the drivers making his Nationwide Series debut today. Sport in the top 2 spots. California's trouble, Danica Patrick. And another car around behind her, Brad Sweet.
wins.
Now look there. You see the 22 get real loose, and then nowhere to go. He just got in the back of Brad Keselowski out of the groove then without having the grip that he needed.
We got to give him a break on that one.
Yeah. Look at this right here.
Whoa, how he
cool.
slid down through there. Nobody got.
So Austin just getting real close and just right there. I'm not for sure he bumped her.
Inside.
It looks like he got so close and she just got loose.
There. We're just going to slide here and straighten out. We'll be okay here.
Racing for 14th.
Just down there on the bottom.
You know, you and I talked about this. That lower car just flat gets loose. This is something that happens all the time, but this tire is so hard to withstand this.
39-23 right side of the screen, both on the lead lap.
Just gets
Danny
hammered.
Dick just hammered the back of the 39. Looks like maybe Josh got out of the throttle a little bit, getting in the corner.
You'd have to think that's what happened because see the closure rate under the hood.
Probably a broken oil cooler or a fuel line.
And then
no driver. That one guy, he made an attempt.
He aborted at the right time.
one man's not going to hold a 3,500-pound race car up on an 18-degree bank turn.
There you go. Hey. Where's my car going?
Heads up.
There's a lot overtime, and some of these other cars can't make it.
Watch PK wrestle that 30 car under braking contact there. Villeneuve is around.
Just started locking. It looks like maybe the left front. Like he could have actually had maybe his foot on the throttle a little bit, carrying a little throttle in there.
That's a big shot to the left front of that 54 car, too.
Fuel strategy was questionable.
Look out. Gonzalez and Brian Scott. Hornish getting run wide in the jam. Elliott Sadler gets spun.
The point leader. It's one of the few cars today we've seen get in trouble and be able to get out of it. That's Jason Bowles, looks like, goes off first.
Yep.
And then in that dust, you see, look at Brad Speed, gets this thing going. You're right, Alan. He used all of his dirt track experience to get this done.
Oh, boy. I smell disaster here.
Look out.
Wow.
Oh, he takes her out.
Come on.
Unbelievable.
Into the gravel trap.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he gets just a little bit free. Does a pretty good job after the fact.
I thought it was a pretty good job. Almost pulled right into his pit stall.
He missed the cone. Safe. Ooh, contact there from
Got a little
Busch.
help.
What's a crush panel for if you don't crush it? Man, he hit him pretty well there. Got him loose, and that's a really bad spot. You already got the car arcing out as hard as you can to go into the
road and lapping slower cars.
Yeah, there's just only so much room. We saw them racing 4 wide earlier, but when you get cars that have that much speed difference, it just makes it very, very difficult. You see just a little bit of a judgment error there on Mike Wallace. Really just cut down. He thought he was clear.
Because the perfect storm, you had, like you said, the lap cars at the leader. Like Mike Wallace went down to the bottom and caught Busher. And everybody piles in.
And like you said, Dale, trying to affect that switch. And while they were hung in the middle of the track, Busher went for the hole at the bottom.
Yeah,
running
up. Yeah, probably 10 miles an hour faster. And James Busher was just there. He had the spot there, but just didn't quite have enough room to make it through.
Well, at least 14 cars, and a lot of them contenders to win, involved in a big wreck.
Yeah, there was actually a low contact between Kevin Harvick and Mike Wallace as they tried to make that swap. I think that got both of them out of the gas a little bit, and then Mike Wallace tried to come back down to the bottom where they'd been running, but that spot was filled, and all of this happens after that.
By the way, that onboard replay we had with Elliott Sadler, remember that come the championship deciding race in November.
Yeah, I think he got some damage. Like he got hit by one of the cars coming through there in the right side.
Got a little right front damage from it, but he did a good job not to get destroyed.
House.
No! Uh-oh. Pushed too
And
hard.
in trouble.
Pushed just a little too hard.
Breakdown. All right, just back her down with your hands. Don't cross the track with your hands.
Oh, trouble 15, Jeffrey Earnhardt.
Danica. And more.
And that's Stenhouse. He's sliding up to the right rear and getting over on the right side of these bumpers, and that just turns these cars around. Kind of the same thing with Brad Sweet, as you were saying.
Like she was fighting that one all the way until it hit. They come. Checkered flag is in the air. Who's going to win it? Oh, trouble. Austin Dillon spins. Kurt Busch wins.
Oh, a hard hit. Oh, another hard. Push. And speaking of pushing, a lot of that happening right here at the end.
A couple of hard hits here for Austin Dillon. One right here. That's Kyle Busch. Fortunately got him in the front wheel instead of squaring that door. And then that one.
Wow. It's like Robert Richardson.
Just
yeah,
no
I'm trying to
place
figure
to
out
go.
which one that was. That was a hard lick for both of those guys.
You see Josh Richards, 39, and 81 of Jason Bowles, and the 70 of Joanna Long getting...
I'll fire it up.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's a big hit right there.
Ryan Truex in the 18, who were racing for a spot on the lead lap.
You know what that looked like? It looked like Cole Whitt tried to get on the brakes and just locked up the rear wheels or something, or just couldn't get slowed down quick enough.
Yeah, it's just real
I don't think he did it on purpose.
Wow.
He was obviously racing for a spot. He was trying to keep position. Because they tightened it up.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of important. Yeah.
It's a big break, and this is what I'm talking about. This, yeah, there you see the spin by Sweet. Same exact thing. Got up out of the groove.
Happened to get a little bit closer to this inside wall.
And Sadler's team, they set him up.
Yes, Kyle Busch has fallen that far back. That trouble. Hornish into the back of Kyle Busch, and Busch and gone crash.
Well, the one thing that Elliott Sadler didn't want to see, and Ricky Stenhouse saying this is what he needed to make sure that he was going to have an opportunity.
Caution out. 7 laps to go. Looked like Sam Hornish was...
Tried to go to the outside, but Reed comes back across and collects her hard into the wall.
Oh. Got into a wreck there. Hold on.
We're here at pit road here.
Came off the 70 car of Joanna Long. Came in 16th, and whoa! And it does catch Austin's car, but I don't think it looked like it did much damage at all.
No, I think he's okay.
No, unfortunately, it didn't jump back over there.
Real hard. Watch the speed.
This is a very narrow pit road.
44,
It's long, but narrow.
That'll get your attention for sure.
Coming out of turn 3, that allowed Casey Kane in the 38 to make a move to the inside. Brian never got it back down. You can see he's really fighting the wheel. Gets loose here. He's going to spin out.
Ty Dillon does an incredible job to save that car. Made slight contact with the left front fender of Brian Scott. That's where the smoke's coming from.
And watch this view. It gives you a totally different feel. It looks like, oh man, they had a lot more contact.
See, Paul Menard had to go down pit road to avoid being a part of that accident.
Whoa, Kyle gets around. Can he save it before hitting the wall?
Lock it down. Lock it down.
Caution is out. And what a save.
From Elliott Sadler's on board. John was running 26.
Whoa, somebody loose going into the corner, locking up the brakes. It is the 20 car, and Danica Patrick is going to get into the rear of Ryan Truex.
Keep coming around.
And yeah, it's through the S.
Tire down.
Yeah, tire goes down. Obviously ran over something somewhere along the way that punctured the right front.
Popoff is running 4th at the time. Turn 5 area.
There's a lot of runoff there.
Carried a lot of speed out of there, but
Still there. Come on through. Come on through. Come on, there you go. Slow down. Slow down. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Yep,
Outside,
stop.
outside, outside.
Can't just slow down.
Now here is the very next lap.
Ooh. Oh, my. Alex Kennedy pounded that guardrail.
Pounded both of them. And Austin had to spin the car out to keep from hitting him. Let's go on board with Austin.
How are they going to give us a stop? What are you talking about, a pass-through for not stopping? The dude wrecks. What do you want me to do? Come on, Balish.
There's 26 laps to go. Normally we don't see this till about the last 5.
well, I think, wasn't it a little bit ago that Rusty and Brad were wondering where the aggressive driving was? I think we found.
And watch the back of your screen. Oh, that's not going to work.
Oh, my. He almost had enough room right there, didn't he?
There's a lot more room than what used to be there, and there's obviously still not enough for some.
Yeah, he gets back into the accelerator a little aggressive. You got to remember that the tires are pretty much worn out at this point.
Dexter was 2 laps down in 34th.
Yeah, and you can see the damage is already done with the left front tire, and then he finishes it off a big impact in the outside of the wall. The way he went straight through the turn, almost looked.
That is someone's shoe. And then here comes Danica. And bam, drop kicks it.
Classic wheel hop. It's when you don't match the revs on the downshift. The only way to get out of a wheel hop.
Ooh, Tagliani forces his way.
He sure did.
Now he's going to have to bang into Hornish, and he somehow manages to take the lead.
Yeah, and this is in the past. This is where Villeneuve has come unglued. Needs to.
Wow! Oh, and now Hornish gets rammed by the 18 of McDowell, and he is into the barrier. Has to get going. Now here's the second incident, and that is the 59 of Kyle Kelly turning Danica. Oh, and then the 01 of Mike Wallace tries to take an evasive move and collects the 12 of Sam Hornish. Yeah. Kyle Busch.
This is a corner that you wouldn't normally pass, and I don't think that Ron.
Tagliani trying to hold off Villeneuve, and Billy Johnson hoping that the two of them take each other out, and they're into each other, and here goes Villeneuve. He's going to turn him.
That is payback. That was payback. He never lifted, Marty. He never lifted coming off of turn 2. Getting into turn 13, gets in a little hard and gets across the apron, the curb.
Look at Tagliani coming in deep. Contact back there with Gaughan in the 33. Tagliani goes around again, and now Gaughan goes around. Sadler somehow gets through in the 2, and Sam Hornish gets through in the 12.
Boy, there's a lot of debris in that corner. John, I guarantee you Stenhouse didn't circle Circuit Gilles Villeneuve.
Boy, he is all. Oh, no, he's going to go around. A little too aggressive as he tried to give the 22 a bit of a nudge, and it caught.
He actually didn't get any help.
Well, he actually had contact with the 22 car, and then you see everybody else spinning behind. Oh, there goes Kyle.
Kyle gets hit in the right rear.
That's what put the 24 in.
Yeah, you know what? Ricky couldn't slow down. Ricky carried too much speed into the corner and couldn't slow down, and as a result got into the back of the 22, got the back of the back of the car up in the air and spun.
This battle continues. That is 4th and 5th. Contact, and into the wall goes last week's winner.
Oh, man, he wrecked us. Keep coming.
Caution is out.
That was right in front of points leader Elliott Sadler, who was able to get slowed down. Justin Allgaier not very high. Oh, and he gets loose.
Oh, even worse now. He's torn off the whole.
Yeah, he had damage, a lot of damage before that, but now he's got a tremendous amount.
Well, the tethers are doing their job, holding on to the deck.
Racing has got really tight with the lap car.
It's Brad Teague, and he was kind of he boxed a lot of cars in. He had Brian Scott boxed in, and he lost a spot, and then these two came up racing side by side.
Yeah, you could see when we were showing that pit stop that the right front fender had some problems with it, but he's got more problems than that here, and that gets, when you hit the wall, usually going to create something like that.
What happened?
NASCAR now saying that they'll use this as the competition yellow since it's so close to that 50 lap mark.
Yeah, that's a reason for a caution there. But
a little help.
Enough to send him sideways, and he did punch the nose a little.
Yeah, that's more than a little, I think. He's going to have a few issues with that.
All right, let's take another look.
Just got loose.
Yeah, just tried to get in the throttle hard in the center of the corner. Lost traction.
There again, these lap cars are up in that upper lane.
Danica Patrick gets through.
Good job.
Up now, he's in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, and it's going to put.
Looks like they're arguing
into
over
the
this.
wall.
I mean, come on.
Casey Kane involved in this as well.
He didn't make it happen there. When I'm speaking of Austin Dillon, Trevor crowded him a little bit there, which you've got to do. You got to protect your position, but you also got to know that you're taking a chance that he's not going to give any either, especially with less than 10 laps to go.
Watch the back right of your screen.
Oh, look at that. Just straight in the wall.
Yeah.
No control at all.
Yeah, I don't think you can hang that one on Joey.
No, and not even that's not even a tire. That's something in the steering that.
Like Casey Kane is trying to work on the low side. So Reed moves up to give him room, and there's, oh man, that's too bad right there. Just not enough room.
Yeah, I think apparently Reed's spotter might have hollered at him that Casey Kane was to the inside, or there was a car to the inside, and as he moved up, I don't think that he had any idea that he wasn't clear of the 23.
And this is the 98 team. It's a fairly new team in the series, but they're doing a great job, and tonight had a good run going. Fred Biaggi's put together this team. And
Allgaier down low in that 31. You saw Kyle Busch take a look outside. Now we got a crash as the 30 goes around. The 44, the 08. Look out. Ouch. There's going to be a bang there. So that's James Busher.
oh man,
Yeah.
hard lick.
Let's go back and take another look.
Oh yeah, you can see the tire go down just as she was exiting turn 4 there.
Not quite clear.
There's no place for Brad to go. As he scrapes the wall as well, but it looks like he was able to go on.
That's not hard to do here. Really, that front straightaway is still a turn.
And I believe it was the 22 that got up against Sam Hornish maybe and cut the left rear as Sam was trying to dodge all of that.
Oh, and there is
Right there
Timmy
was
Hill
good.
coming through. Another look at it. This is going to be pretty wicked.
You see Timmy trying to get to the bottom, just not able to get all the way clear.
Yeah, they've been battling, and you can see probably the toughest spot to try to go on the inside of somebody's down into turn 3. The car just gets loose. To taken. Not much given here.
Ahead of the 54, and here we go.
See, Kurt Busch wasn't wanting to give up that inside, afraid if he moved to the high side that Harvick might be able to take that spot. A little bumper to the back of the 39.
And Kurt says, welcome to the Nationwide Series. Dechter, exactly what happened. This was his first lap.
Woo, boy, got in there a little bit hot, and those hot radial tires weren't hot, is what I'm trying to say, Rusty. And we've seen that happen to a lot of the young guys as they come into the corner. Just lost it, bumped the rear end, but I think he'll be okay.
Looking at the black marks. Yeah, he was up kind of high and got loose. Got him locked down. Trying not to hit anything or get hit.
He does a good job. No damage.
Was running 27th at the time of the spin. He just had a problem coming out of 4.
Yeah, problem was lack of traction coming out of 4 and got down, slid through the grass.
And watch, he's going to go past the Geico Gecko. And when he did that, he actually officially passed start finish.
Yeah, and that was the completion of his first lap and the beginning of his second. So he basically just wasted both laps, so he had to start in the rear.
On the track, here we go.
We talked about the high speeds here, and they have to drive these cars kind of loose, and it was just a little too loose.
Got behind a little bit.
Yeah.
A little behind on the steering.
And guys, even in practice, people have had more trouble with turn 4 than anywhere else on the track.
Yeah, it looks like Justin Allgaier's exhaust pipe probably caught that left rear tire.
Trouble for the 88 of Cole Witt.
Stay in the middle, stay in the middle, stay in the middle, stay in the middle, stay in the middle.
He's not going to make it to pit road. He can't get to pit road.
Yeah, he's got
now he's going to spin.
Got left rear down maybe, I'm not sure. Got something going on. Yeah, definitely left rear.
Left rear, you're right. It's the infield. And you've heard of motorized chairs? How about a motorized couch? Can you believe this? Take a look at this. This is great. Oh, what will they think of next? Great job. All right, let's go back to the 6 pit stop. Let's go back and catch up where we can. It's already started.
He's got the car locked down, doesn't make contact with the outside wall, and then everyone else takes... It's like the 43 got a piece of him.
Laps until this pit stop during a competition caution gets collected in contact with the 14 of Eric McClure. They had to come back in a second time to repair the...
Elliott making the pass. Gets a bump from Mike Wallace.
It looked like they all were trying to avoid that one car that was coming down pit road.
Yeah, I think that Elliott actually slid up here, forcing the 19 to roll out of the gas. And Mike Wallace got into the back of him. I think they were high enough so that the car coming to pit road really didn't come in.
This is coming off the corner. Wow. That's racing at Charlotte, and I think Sam probably thought that he may have had enough speed that he had cleared. I think he's upset that Justin Allgaier.
Oh man, something happened right there.
He goes to the outside, and then the car's going to go down and hit the inside wall. I believe this might be at a part of the racetrack where there is no safer barrier. But he had gotten it slowed down quite a bit.
Let's take another look. Remember, we talked about as we watch. Oh, this is going to hurt. Because that inside wall, there's no safer barrier there.
See what happens here.
It's Michael Annett in the 43, Blaney in the 36. Oh, he just got loose.
That's lucky. That wasn't a lot bigger than what it was.
And that could have collected both Annett and Blaney as well. But that thing really stepped out on him in a hurry.
go below him while he's in a tough spot. He just runs over it.
Unbelievable. They were talking about Ali in the 41 car not holding his line and kind of all over the track. A lot of guys complaining about him, but this is a bizarre wreck.
On some lap traffic, this could get real interesting. Joey Logano, oh, and a spin.
I think there might have been some contact there.
Lock down.
The 11 goes around.
All right, you clear the apron.
Looks like it basically just got out from under him. Got up and tagged the wall with the rear clip.
No tires on that stop, so just came in for some fuel. Doing a nice job.
Whoa.
There, trouble.
Brian Scott going around for the second time. It is our third caution.
Keep it rolling. You're all right.
And again, I do not see any contact, guys.
And he's
Here's what happened, all by himself.
Yeah, that's up in no man's land so far. That's going to be a good place to race up there where they put that progressive banking. See, pretty hard hit there, but that racetrack's not ready to be up there going at speed yet. Yeah, you can see he just gets away from him once again, coming off turn 2. Instead of spinning down, this time it goes up against the back straightaway wall. Everyone else does a nice job of avoiding. Whoa, that was close right there.
Was running 28th at the time.
that thing snapped around on him, didn't it?
Yeah, it was down on the. Looked like he was down on the apron though with the left front tire.
That'll get you loose.
Idea what happened.
Yeah, see that tire just let go. Going down into the corner. Hard hit, as she said.
Tough break for Johanna. She had finished 12th back at Kentucky, her best run on a mile and a half, and she was running 26th at the time.
Well, he looked like he carried a lot of speed down into the corner, but just not enough grip there for that speed.
In case you're wondering, let's see another angle on this. The record for cautions here is 11. This is our 9th today. Take a look at the number 6 of Ricky Stenhouse. Whoa, a spin behind him. The 19 of Mike Bliss. And those that needed caution laps are going to get a few more.
Nope. That's just a case of a rookie getting loose.
Martin, 26 years old, from Louisiana. This was his first nationwide race. It did not end the way he wanted it to.
Yeah, it certainly didn't end the way Scott Legacy wanted it to. That 44 was about 15 laps down.
Top of the screen gets into the wall.
Yeah, it looked like he might have cut a right rear tire down and kind of chased it up the racetrack into the wall a couple of different times here.
He gets into it a couple more times after the first impact. He had some kind of problem going up there. Didn't hit it hard, but definitely something's not right.
Just now on the 52.
Yeah, just classic getting loose down on the inside of a car aerodynamically. You don't get as much air on the spoiler and right rear quarter panel that helps you there, and you gets out from under you. Did a nice job of saving this car, though, even though he did end up spinning. Didn't hit anything. It's like new tires sitting there in the pits for them.
Joe was running 19th at the time of that ouch.
Yeah, you see Joe had some kind of problem with the right front tire. Or just took off to the wall.
Caution.
Yeah, you can see down in turn 1, John Blankenship gets a little bit up in that grade, spins it around, doesn't hit anything, though.
Stay with us. We'll reset it when we come back.
Really came on. He was able to make up about 6 or 8 spots. Doesn't have far to go to the lead right now.
Oh, look out. The 44 Blankenship going around. Caution is out.
Yeah, you can see that coming, though. He cut right across in front of
Yeah,
him.
he sure did. Didn't give him any room at all.
Keep an eye on the 08, Paulie Haraka.
Yeah, it's in the middle of a pack there. Tried to get back in the gas a little too hard. Spins it around, but locks it down. Doesn't hit anything.
The 19 of Mike Bliss gets the free pass.
It's out there at no man's land.
Yeah, the groove's gone higher, but I don't think it's gone that high.
Well, I'm telling you, there's no grip up where he was.
Did a good job of keeping it off the wall.
Joe Logano's having any problem, but whoa, trouble!
Look
right
out, trouble in front of him, and no, Keselowski gets through, but Joey Logano is going to retake the lead in the process.
See right here, battling close. Inside car gets a little bit loose right in that situation. Kyle Busch just into the left rear corner.
In a bad spot, too. One of the fastest parts of the racetrack.
He's down on the inside once again, trying to make a pass. Let's see, not. Keeps it out. You can see the others coming at him here. He's out another caution, close the field up once again.
It's also good news.
Stay right where you are.
That's a bad feeling.
Yeah. Looks like your right front went down.
You said it. Same place as last year.
Same place.
It looks like he doesn't have anybody to blame. Looks like he got right in the left rear and cold wheel.
And then the worst of it,
Triggered it.
he hits the wall, and then the 33 hits him.
Oh, baby. Lucky he didn't hit anything.
Yeah, that was headed right for the end of that pit road wall there.
Let's go on board with Austin Dillon. Here's his.
Looks like he gets up into the wall there to start with as he's trying to get off. It's almost like he's got a tire down. I guess he just turned it too hard. That's a mistake there. You've been better off just locking that thing down and trying to keep it off the walls. That gives Sadler an opportunity to catch up.
This is halfway through already as Robert Richardson sideways.
Wow, that could have been a lot bigger. Whew.
That's Joey Coulter
Yeah.
in the 21 that just got by. He was right up against the wall, brushes it there.
Almost looks like a replay.
Yeah, it didn't work last time either.
There goes the tire. No one else collected in this third caution incident.
So you can get a really good look. Joey got in the left rear.
You might be right, Andy. Keep an eye on the impact.
That's a
Wow.
scary lick right there.
Oh.
So you see all those parts flying off the car?
Boy, you're right. It's great to see her able to walk away from that one.